loves, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a tag flip process video and I am using the Crate Paper Magical Forest collection. I still have a lot of this collection, so I'm just trying to use a lot of it up. It's a lovely collection. But I want to make room for new collections, of course. In the beginning there, I just showed you how I sewed all of the tags, and I used this blue clip to clip it all together, and then I just got a punch that makes those like reinforcement holes, so I punched those out and put those on, but all those steps are kind of boring, so I didn't include that. But all I did was use scrap paper to make these tags. Well, they're not really tags because they don't have like the corners cut out, but I guess you could call it tags. Yeah, so I used just some scraps and cut it to whatever size made sense for that scrap. So it was kind of just to use things up. And yeah, so I'm going to do some fun little layers on this first piece. And I'm going to use some enamel dots from my stash and just pick out different colors and use some things up. On the sewing that I did, I kind of did different kinds of sewing, so just for some variety, yeah, just going to put a few enamel dots on. This actually did come out pretty simple, but I still really like the way it looks, and I think the key is to just use lots of dimension if you don't have a lot of layers, and I still think it can turn out really, really cute. I don't really have a lot of chipboard left, just a lot of stickers. On that one, I kept it pretty plain with just the chipboard that's the exact same pattern as the paper, and I kind of like the way it looked. It was kind of a little bit overkill, but I think if you're specifically going for that, then it can kind of work. I have some cut aparts here that I'm just like kind of distressing the edges, and I'm going to put those down and just kind of make a fun little page. So how is everybody doing these days? I would love to know. It's been a wild ride this year, but I'm not going to talk about that. But there are some fun collections that have come out, so there's always that to look forward to. And there are some fun collections coming out in like January, February. Nothing's been released yet, obviously, but I can't wait to see when those collections come out. That is always an exciting time to see all the new collections coming out. I'm really excited for Christmas collections. When is this video coming out? This video is coming out late October. So you guys are probably working on Halloween and fall stuff right now. I don't really do a lot of Halloween crafts, just because I love Valentine stuff and I really like Christmas stuff too. So doing Halloween is just so many things all at once. So soon enough, I will start my Christmas crafting and get my Christmas goodies and start putting together my December daily album and prep that. I can't wait to show you guys that stuff, and well, I can't wait to just at least start working on it. I am getting some of the Hey Santa collection from Scrapbook Nerd, and yeah, I can't wait to make my December daily, and I'm going to do a little bit of Christmas mail as well. And what else? And then, of course, tons of Valentine's stuff, but that we still have a few months to go till I start with that. I usually start with that in like December, because if I send off any mail, you want it to get there in time for Valentine's Day. So you know how it goes. Here on this page, I'm just making a little belly band thing that I can put some papers and goodies inside for the recipient. I don't have someone specific in mind, but I do have some ideas as to who this might go to. As you know, a couple days, maybe like a week or two ago, I also made a tag flip. I have a couple swaps that are going on. I'm in the midst of renovations. I know I've said that in previous videos, but so when I get the chance to do something like this, I have to take full advantage of it, because I don't get much time to craft, because also there's a couch in my craft room taking up all the space. So if I have the like patience to craft in a space where it's very complicated, then I do it, and I'm kind of making all these different pieces that I will probably include in some swaps that I have coming up. So I'm just making things one by one, and then I'm hoping by the time my renovations are done and I put my swap packages together, I'll kind of already have enough things and not have to make too much. It'll just be already pre-made. That's what I'm kind of crossing my fingers and hoping, because, well, for the 3D embellishments, those take a lot of patience, so I probably won't do those during, not 3D embellishments, like 3D projects. So I probably will not do those anytime soon with the renovations. I will include them in my projects or my swaps, but it'll be like the last thing I make, because I don't have the patience for a 3D project and to be like in a really messy craft room. It has to be like the right mood, you know, if you want to put a lot of concentration towards that. So anyway, I made these Memory Decks cards. I think that video, yes, that video already went up a couple weeks ago if you want to see how I made them. And what I'm doing here is I'm taking one of these plastic bags from the packaging, and it was a little bit big, so all I did was I cut it and then I sewed the top with my sewing machine. I love having the sewing machine. It's one of my favorite COVID purchases. I purchased it near the beginning of COVID, of the pandemic, and it's definitely something I'm glad I bought, because it was a big purchase and I'm like, should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I? And I'm really glad I did. Yeah, so I think it was worth it for me, for what I do, and it's like just so quick and easy. Instead of getting like a fuse tool out or something, this is just so quick and handy and adds great texture to projects. I'm also going to get this giant black pom-pom out that you'll see in a second, and going to tie that to the project. I realized I'm running out of tassels, so I think I might like make my own different like tassels and beaded embellishments. That may be coming soon. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I do. But I think I should start making my own so that I don't run out, because they can be kind of expensive. But anyway, here are the close-ups. You can see that chipboard I put on there. Kind of like it. A little overkill, but kind of like it. And just a few little decorative things. Like I said, I did not go crazy with the layers this time around, but I still like how it turned out. So anyway, feel free to subscribe if you want to support my channel, and thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!